Greetings, beloved brothers and sisters. Many times in the course of watching a movie or a series or a comedy, there's a scene that often repeats itself, probably mimicking the life that most people lead. It's an embarrassing scene, one where a spouse unexpectedly comes home and finds their partner in bed, in their bedroom, naked. And the person who has been caught, other than being surprised, often says, "It's not what you think," or "This isn't what it looks like." And the reaction of the viewers and the person barging in is one of shock. Like, are you kidding me? You're telling me I'm not seeing what I'm seeing? Well, yes. Now, it's often silly and a ridiculous retort, but I want you to consider that life as you know it is not what you think. It's not the way it looks. And the sooner you're willing to release your certainty about what you think you're looking at, the happier you'll be, and you will experience more freedom to be okay and accepting of your current circumstances. Life is not what you think. Life is not how it looks. Even if it seems blatantly obvious what you're looking at, there's more going on here than meets the eye. And just having that perspective, being in wonder, being curious as opposed to upset, feeling what you feel, but at the same time observing yourself feeling what you feel, and then not necessarily being so certain about what you think it all means, is your ticket out of the dream. Just your willingness to change your perspective allows for a miracle. Let's say a person you know, you have a lot of judgments about. That person could easily be yourself. Knowing what you now know about how creation works, you may feel guilt and confusion. Why would I have ever brought this upon myself? Why would they have brought this upon themselves? But what if it isn't what you think? What if there's much more to it? For instance, it's possible that a soul wanted to have the experience of the illusion, but not just for themselves. It could be an act, a great gift, an act of kindness, an act of compassion, to play a role, to allow someone else to experience what they needed, and perhaps what their entire lineage needed to heal. Release your white knuckle grip on the steering wheel of your life. Loosen up a little bit and consider that there might be something more going on here than you imagine. when you take that perspective, just of not particularly knowing the way the ego thinks it knows, your reactions might be quite different. There are people who are so afraid of anything befalling the ones they love that would be uncomfortable, that they jump in and want to mitigate every circumstance. They're not looking or examining or challenging what they think is happening. What if it's not what you think? What if your attempt to make life easier is not in the best interest of the person you love? What would it be like to entrust each person to their own divinity and release your notion of what is right, what is wrong, what should happen, what needs to happen, what is good, what is bad, and just be here in the presence of the miracle of life itself and enjoy everything you're going through. The pleasure and the pain, both are exquisite when you allow them to be, and both are fleeting when you allow them to be. The more you can accept, the freer you are. Your allowance in love, not in resignation, but in love, is what gives you the freedom to be here in the present. If you resist, if you fight with what is so, you suffer. But start with the notion that it's not what you think. The truth is much more than that. Thoughts happen, but they are not you. Things look the way they look, but that may not be the truth. Take a deep breath, move into your heart space, and allow life to unfold the way it's unfolding. Without your resistance, you will experience the miracle of your very existence. I love you very much, and I'll speak with you again soon.